What's up, guys? This is Connor from Team Eccentric here, bringing you an updated hero deck profile that went 3-1 at today's locos at Heart of the Game. So I did pretty good with this deck profile. I'm pretty proud of how I set this up. I did have some recommendations from the leader of Team Eccentric, Eric Radell. And so I was hoping to showcase a deck profile for you guys before tonight's over with. Let's begin. For the starter packet, mainly the free starters that you should always run, free Stratos, basically your main searcher. It came up at times when I was trying to pop spell and trap cards, so that was amazing. The Vision Hero package. Free Ferris, 2 Vion, and 2 Increase. Once you see the Ferris, you basically have a big board on field already. For the Destiny Heroes, I play 3 Maui, 1 Destiny Hero Plasma, 1 Celestial, and 1 Dynatag. Now, I was debating on taking Dynatag out. I tried it without it a couple playtests back in my place with my team. I just didn't feel comfortable without it because I didn't want to send Plasma off of Fusion Destiny. That's just me in case I run out of materials. So I felt like it was needed, and it did come up a few times in my matches to increase Dystopia and do a lot of interruptions against my opponent if I don't have Dread Decimator on the field. Next up, I have for the Elemental Heroes, I run 2 Shadow Mist, basically the searcher for the mass change and Elemental any hero card, basically. The 1 Solid Soldier and the 1 Liquid Soldier. Now, some people I know are playing Liquid Soldier at 2, but I prefer to run it at 1. It works a lot better and favorable for me, anyways, because I just don't want to see it and get clogged up with it, and that's my thing. But it's really up to personal preference. Next up, I play the 1 Honest Neos to finish off games. And for the last hero of the deck is a Dusted Gold. Now, this card is really the MVP of the deck today because without Malicious Bane in my deck, I would have lost like within round 3 or 4. So there's that. For the rest of the monsters, I play 2 Drowan Lock, 2 Ash Blossom, and 2 Manipuro. I feel like this is the perfect ratio of hand traps. Now that we're dealing with Spirals and Shaddolls and Invoked and all that, I feel like Drowan Lockbird is the better hand trap this format rather than Ghost Soaker, Ghost Bell, and all that. 2 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is okay in this format. I wouldn't say it's great, but it stops interruptions at particular moments. But I just don't want to see it in my opening hand if I was to go first, so I kept it at 2. Nibiru was also the MVP of my deck today. I resolved it at least 2 to 3 times between matches and round 3 and 4, so that was awesome. So that's it for the monsters. So we're gonna move on to the spells. I played triple Fusion Destiny. I played the Destiny engine, the Fusion Destiny engine. I feel like it's really needed in the heroes in order to pick up the consistency in order to make your plays a lot quicker, to get Maui in the graveyard faster. That's mainly what's in there. And to deal 1,600 points of damage with Dystopia's effect that targets Celestial, that's also a plus. I also run triple mass change. You all guys know what that does. Triple E-Call, the searcher for the Elemental Heroes. Great way to get Liquid Soldier, Solid Soldier, Shadow Mist, and Honest Neos and Stratos in hand. I played the one Rhoda. I have not seen this card at all today, so I was like, am I ever gonna see it? I mean, I am running, keep in mind, I am running 47 cards in the main deck. You guys are probably thinking, Connor, why are you running 47 cards? I'll be like, well, there were times that when I was running it at 40, I kept on seeing my consistent cards and I keep running out of resources too quickly, and it should like lower my deck count. But also it made it difficult for me to decide because I had like a lot of combo pieces that I didn't want to take out, so like I increased the deck count, so I'm able to decide efficiently, so I'm able to win but still consistently. Now for the fusions, the one Miracle Fusion, the one Polymerization, and the one Dark Calling. Great. You only need like one of each. You're more than welcome to do like 2 Poly or 2 Miracle, but I would not recommend doing like 2 Dark Calling. You really don't need it to. The one Hero Lives, I wish this card was back at free. I'm still hoping, because if it is, I'm putting it free in my deck regardless. The last of the spells, 2 Cosmic Cyclones. It's there when it's needed, but I just put them in the main deck, so it's an easy side out in case I'm not running it into any back row situations, and I'm running more against like extra deck reliant decks such as Invoke Shells or Mech Knights. Now the last 3 cards in the main deck, triple evenly match. I did not have enough room in my side deck, so I decided to run them, and it was a great recommendation from Eric that I insisted, and I'm glad I took his advice because it actually won me games. Like, more games than I can count. Well guys, that's it for the main deck, so let's move on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, the one Evil Hero Malicious Bane. Again, the MVP of this deck. Like, if you're playing heroes, I highly recommend you pick this up. It wins you games, it destroys your opponent's field, and you see if people are like playing Thunder Dragon. Let's just go for example, Thunder Dragon in 2020 after the ban list. It gets around Titan so well that like they wish they had like a Colossus or anything to like get rid of it. I played the one Elemental Hero Sunrise, also the MVP. It searches out Miracle Fusion, and I was able to resolve his pop effect like at least 2 or 3 times. The last Elemental Hero is Absolute Zero. The combo with Masked Hero Acid is really good. I suggest you guys do that as well. The 2 Destiny Heroes, Destiny Hero Dystopia and Destiny Hero Dangerous. I really feel like you really do need Dangerous in case you run out of materials for the Dystopia. So you're able to send like Shadow Mist or a different Dark Monster for Dangerous if you have a Poly or a Fusion Destiny. For the Mass Heroes, 2 Dark Law, we have to play Dark Law. There's no reason we shouldn't. The one Mass Hero Mass Hero Blast. I have not seen this at all, so I decided to side it out in between matches for my Super Poly targets. The last Mass Hero of the deck is Mass Hero Acid, destroying back row, which is pretty neat. I only was able to resolve it once. This entire entire rounds of today's locals, but it was okay. 1 Vision Hero Adoration and 1 Trinity. I did not see Trinity at all today, not once. Like, I could have gone into it, but I felt like I want to set up a bigger board than waste 3 resources just to summon a Trinity, only to attack 3 monsters. And if by some miraculous account that my opponent survives the onslaught of Trinity, I would run out of resources and I wouldn't be able to come back. But it's really up to you guys. Last monsters in my extra deck, the 1 Dread Decimator. the Wonder Driver was also really good. In today's matches, you go into like Cross Crusader, do your plays for Cross, then you link it off with like any hero, or I would prefer Malicious to go into Wonder Driver, and then able to recycle your Poly, your Mass Change, or any other fusion card that you're running your deck. And finally, the last tier 2 Cross Crusader. That's it for the extra. Let's move on to the side deck. For the side deck, it's really up to personal preference. So you guys can decide whatever you feel like you're comfortable with, but I chose to go with this. 1 Artifact Scythe, 3 Artifact Sanctums. It won me games against Invoke Knights and Invoke Shadows. So really, it's a good way to, like, if you're going first in Heroes, I would side this in automatically. 2 Silent Strike. I tried this, I did not see it come up at all, so I'm thinking about cutting it and try putting in Dark Roar No More in case I ever go against like a board like Winda or any Spiral decks. Unfortunately, I did not see any Spiral decks today, so that's probably a good thing. 2 2 Ghost Ogre. It didn't really come up. I'm thinking about switching it out for something else. I just need to figure out what. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. 2 Twin Twisters, just in case people are running Mystic Mine and I can't get into Mass Hero Acid or Stratos fast enough to destroy spells and traps, so that's what's there for. And also I had the Cosmic Cycle, but even then Cosmic Cycle only banishes 1. I want to be able to like destroy as well. Last spells, Super Polymerization, and the 2 extra deck monsters were Super Poly Targets, the Mud Dragon, and the 1-star Venom Fusion Dragon. I only saw this come up maybe once in this not, but it should have its times when it does come up, but I just didn't really see it today. But guys, that's it for my deck profile. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck profile and how I may be able to change it for further updates in the near future. This is Connor from Team Eccentric signing out.
Rate and subscribe, leave your comments and ideas in the comment section below, and don't hesitate to give us respectful suggestions on content you want to see. Eric on behalf of the team saying take care, and Team Eccentric out.